The binary operation star is defined over Z, the set of integers, as A star B is equal to A plus B minus 7. Find question I, the identity element. Question 2I, the inverse of negative 9. We take solution. We are going to start by saying let E to be equal to the identity element, and the identity element E must belong to the set of integers. If E is our identity element, it simply means for every A we take from the set of integers Z, A star E will equal to E star A, which is equal to A. If we take A star E is equal to A, we can form an equation in which we can solve for E. A star E is simply the same as we are going to replace B with E. This will give us A plus E minus 7 at the left hand side is equal to E. Next, if we transfer A to the right hand side and we transfer negative 7 to the right hand side, because we want to make E the subject of formula since we are looking for E will simply be equal to A, this other A becomes negative A, negative 7 becomes positive 7. And this will give us E to be equal to A minus A is 0, 0 plus 7 gives us 7, which is our identity element. You can see E belongs to the set of integers. 7 is an integer. Now, knowing the identity element, we can find the inverse of negative 9. Go to 2I. To find the inverse of negative 9, we are going to let any letter of our choice, let's let T be equal to the inverse of negative 9. If T is the inverse of negative 9, it simply means that if we take negative 9 star T, it should be equal to T star negative 9, which is equal to the identity element E, which is 7. That's what it means. If we take T star negative 9, this is equal to E, which is 7. We can form an equation of which we can solve for T. T star negative 9 is the same as we are going to replace, if we compare, A is T, B is negative 9. So at the right hand side, we are going to replace A with T and B with negative 9. This will give us T plus negative 9 minus 7 is equal to 7. This will give us T plus negative 9 minus 7 gives us negative 16 is equal to 7. Now we are to find T. For us to find T, we are simply going to transfer negative 16 to the right hand side to meet 7. This will give us T to be equal to 7 plus 16. It becomes positive. And our T will simply be equal to 7 plus 16 gives us 23. It therefore means the inverse element of negative 9 is 23. We can verify to see if truly 23 is the inverse element of negative 9. Let's find 23 star negative 9. This will simply be equal to 23 plus negative 9 minus 7. This will simply be equal to 23 positive negative negative stays minus 7, which is simply equal to 23 minus 9 gives us 14. 14 minus 7 gives us 7, which is our identity element E. This proves that 23 is the inverse of -9. We are done with the solution. Please like the video, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching.